Hello, my name is Michaela Hyde and I'm a health management coach, which means I work with individuals to help them make changes to their diet and activity with a real emphasis on behaviour change. Because if you want to make those kinds of changes by eating better and to increase the amount of activity we're doing, we need to rethink how we do things. We need to think about our behaviours. Now today I'm really delighted to be here in partnership with Ideal Weight to bring to you a really delicious nutritional recipe that you can try at home that's easy and straightforward and full of flavour too. Today I'm going to be making for you steamed haddock with Pak Choi, and it is a delicious recipe, and the ingredients are as follows: 2 haddock fillets, or you could use plaice if you prefer, 1 Pak Choi thickly sliced, 2 spring onions shredded, half a red chilli thinly sliced, 1.5 centimetres of ginger cut into matchsticks, 1 tablespoon of reduced salt soy sauce, the juice of half a lime, and half a teaspoon of sesame oil. So begin by heating the oven to 200 degrees centigrade or 180 degrees if you have a fan oven, and gas mark 6 for gas ovens. Now we've got these lovely pieces of fish here. As I say, it's using haddock today, but you could use plaice if you prefer. I'm going to put those to one side and prepare our vegetables. So to begin with, we're going to just thickly slice the Pak Choi. I'm going to take the end off there, and nice thick slices. You can use the leaf as well, and in fact if you're cooking this, say in a stir fry or something like that, you'll find that the leaves do actually cook a lot more quickly, so you might want to chop the rest of it much more finely. But for today's recipe we don't really need to worry too much because it's actually going to be steamed with the fish. Now what I love about this recipe is we've got some fantastic flavours going into it, because you've got chilli, we've got some ginger, we've got some lime and soy sauce. So we've got a fish which is a relatively mild fish, but straight away we're having a real sense of imagination and excitement on your plate with those fantastic spices. Spring onions, really nice mild onion flavour, great in oriental cooking, so again a really good choice. Now chilies, just be careful when you're using chilies that you don't put your fingers to your eyes once you chop them, because otherwise you will not look too pretty afterwards. It can really be quite painful, so make sure you wash your hands once you finish your cooking. Now we've got some ginger here that's already been peeled, and I'm just going to cut this into sort of long matchsticks. We've got 1.5 centimetres of the ginger. So I'm going to put the fish into my parcels before I make the sauce to go on top of it. So let's take a piece of fish, like so. There we go, like that. Half of the onion. And we're just going to use a couple of those bits of ginger, because remember these flavours are here to really infuse the fish and give it that beautiful flavour. And there's half of the chilli there. Now I'm going to bring the sides up, because in a moment I'm going to add the sauce. Obviously you need to bring the sides up, otherwise you'll add the sauce and it will go everywhere. So I've got here my mix of lime juice with soy sauce. I'm going to add this to a tablespoon of water, because obviously we want the fish to steam, so we need the water to enable it to cook through. And at this point we're going to just pour that over the fish and the Pak Choi and the other amazing vegetables that have gone into that. And this is when we create a little parcel. Now it's really important that it is a parcel. We don't want any gaps at all, otherwise the steam will escape and the fish won't cook properly. So here's the exciting moment. I've taken out the steamed haddock with the Pak Choi from the oven, and I'm going to open up my parcel and see what I've got inside. It's ideal if you're on plan 3. If you're on plan 2, then you might want to add some basmati rice. Remember, basmati is the one you need to go for because it's a low GI, which means it's going to release the energy more slowly. So a really fantastic dish. If you are feeling like you'd like some more vegetables, well then you could stir fry some of the other veggies, some more Pak Choi with some other of your favourite stir fry vegetables. A fantastic meal in one. Now, I'm sure you'll agree that the steamed haddock dish really wasn't very difficult to do. It was quick and simple, and the final result, it looks so appetizing and so inviting. And it's such a great meal. If you're on plan 3, then you can eat it just as it is. If you're on plan 2, you might like to serve it with some basmati rice. Remember, basmati rice is great because it's a low GI, which means it releases its energy much more slowly, keeping you feeling fuller. So I'm going to have a little taste of this amazing piece of fish, which remember has been infused with the chili, the ginger, we've got spring onions in there, and of course the Pak Choi as well. Let's have a taste. That's delicious. Really good. Excuse me, that is so nice. I've added a tiny bit of the sesame oil as well. Remember, just a teaspoon, just to give it that extra sort of toasted nut flavour, which really works well with fish every time. Excuse me, very nice dish. Do try that at home. Quick, easy, and very tasty.